which leads into my next question, which Jay is, I think he might be the first serial entrepreneur that we've talked to. And it seems like he just does a lot. So is that something that you're interested in eventually? Do you see yourself more as maybe doing entrepreneurship now and then doing something else down the road? Or I guess, how are you thinking about that?
I think I'm like a lot of the people that we've already kind of talked to that once you get that uh entrepreneurial bug, I don't see myself like wanting or pursuing corporate America as much, like wanting to go back to a regular 9 to 5. So I think like this has been a really good experience. Definitely a lot of like hurdles and challenges, but there's a lot of fulfilling moments as well. And to actually kind of build stuff and to do something that you know we kind of have ownership over and has a positive impact on society, on the community. I think that kind of stuff really resonates with me more than just kind of like punching a clock, regardless of the amount of money, really. So yeah, I think entrepreneurship for me is kind of like here to stay. I would love to be in a position like Jay, where I can work on several different ventures, because I think it's just it just breathes a breath of fresh air into like your life, like being able to like challenge yourself in very different ways. Both you and I kind of entered into this venture without any real footwear experience, and we spent a lot of time learning about it, and it's definitely been something that's been challenging, but like I said, very rewarding. So I think this is like something that I would definitely do for the rest of my working life. What about you?
I feel I feel similar. So for me, I'm one of those guys, and I don't know if you're similar, but I just have a ton of ideas, a ton of kind of like entrepreneurial ideas. And I've been that way for basically since at least college. Maybe I think even like when I was younger, my first kind of like dream career was being an inventor. So when I was like in elementary school, middle school, things like that, I would think up potential inventions. So ways to kind of like solve problems that I was having in my personal life or that I was seeing people have, things like that. So more kind of like tangible, almost like gadgets and stuff like that. And then as I got a bit older, I got more interested in like fashion, sports, media, all that kind of stuff. So I still have a ton of ideas, and some ideas I think are pretty good. But I just kind of have to consciously tell myself, like, you can't really go after that idea right now because it's going to take a lot of time and effort to get that thing off the ground. And right now, the focus has to be on worldy. But I think if I were to eventually, if we were to sell the company, or if I were to leave or become an advisor as we grow and bring on like a professional CEO, executive board, all that kind of stuff, then I would want to pursue some of these other ideas that I have. But right now, I feel like I just have to be very focused on this because it takes a lot of time and effort. And as we've seen, it's been like 2 years and we're making a ton of progress, but we still haven't launched. So I think we just need to continue to put in that same level of effort if we want to get to where we want to go.
Yeah, 100% agree. And definitely have a whole bunch of ideas that I would love to pursue, and then ideas regarding worldy that I would love to pursue. So by no means am I do I see the finish line with worldy. I think there's just the tip of the iceberg. I know that's kind of like a cliche, but like I think there's a lot more to it, than possibly we even realize, but definitely than the public at large kind of realizes. I definitely want to be much bigger than just like a shoe company. The idea is to be something much more significant. So yeah, no, I think at this particular stage, I think they call it like entrepreneurship or whatever, when you're actually like within the business and trying to grow these ideas within that particular business or company. So I agree with all of that.